I was just thinking, guys, wonder how many sort of murders I'm going to come across on my travels this time. When I travelled to Birmingham, there was actually a murder in the very area that I was. Not that I see it or anything, do you know what I mean? But it's quite interesting. Criminal sort of crime-wise, for me anyway. Pardon me, I'm quite interested in crime and different gangs and the way that these street gangs operate now. Obviously, in my day, there were gangs. I was in a big gang. But it was one big gang. Do you know what I mean? One big gang of youths. Now it's all sort of postcode related, and you're living in fucking that street, I'm living in this street, and all that. And obviously you got the drugs, which wasn't really involved in my day, in the gangs. I'd say it was more about identity and territory in my day, so I can kind of relate a little bit, but obviously these gangs today are law unto their own. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what crimes we come across on the trip up. But yeah, did the same when I went to Birmingham. I went exploring some sort of probably the more not explored places, but it don't really bother me. I feel quite at home in any kind of area. So we might do a few videos out there, no doubt. Yeah. Getting in the mood now, guys, to take off, but obviously my brain's sort of starting to work again now, so hopefully I'll be taking off at some point, shortly. I'll definitely be today. I think the actual coaches run all night, but my train start about, well, to be honest, don't know what time the train starts. I'll just wait till about 9:30, then take off, then I'll travel for free. Otherwise, if I leave here at about 4 in the morning on a taxi, it's going to cost me probably 30 quid just to do that. Even though I've got the money to do that, I'm not going to be doing that. Saying that, I'm not even ready, guys. I'm sort of, my brain's just coming back into contact with the sort of earth, but it's all good. I've got to sort my suitcase out, put a few records together. I might take this little radio actually. I mean, little roll up. My little scanner radio. Well, you can transmit as well. I'm going to take this with me, and I can listen to all the airports on the way up. That'll give me something to listen to. Plus, I've got all the frequencies you see for these airports, all the way up from Kent right up through to London, right up through the Midlands. Yeah. I'll find me off a bank sort of. Mislaid a bank card, but I've got 2 bank cards, so it's all good. I'll just transfer everything into the other one. It's in here somewhere. Australia bus pass. But I haven't booked anything yet. I'm still, to be honest, I've been studying the old booking apps and all that, booking.com and all that business. I think I've sussed out how the algorithm works. You're getting the best deals on there, definitely. Heathrow Airport, flight approach. Keep me occupied on the coach, man. I bet you're right. I bet you it's a coach full of foreigners. I bet you that now. Be the same as my Birmingham trip, man. Just full of foreigners, which I don't mind, you know what I mean? But it's crazy. But I'll be doing a little video live from the coach, so that'll be quite funny. Yeah, it's all good. Going to be documenting every part of my trip. Got 2 SIM cards to take. Hopefully my other SIM card, I've had to top this one up again, my free network one, when I've got about 80 gigs over on that one, on the O2 one, but the O2 is so slow, not O2, sorry, Vodafone, it's so slow in my village, it's that slow, I have to go and purchase another load of free network stuff, but that's all good, that's all done. But I'm hoping as I go up the country that works a bit better, so I can get rid of some of that. But that's a special free SIM, because I've got autism and ADHD, I get a free SIM card, which gets me free data and free calls. Yeah, and it rolls over. So I've rolled, I think I get 40 gig a month, and it's rolled over. Yeah, I've got to find a little suitcase. A little suitcase, and I've got a pack. I might take a little suitcase and then like a sports bag, which I can put my record player in. I think that's what the plan is, guys. I don't know what it's like up there, but it's shit down here, it's cold. No doubt it's probably going to be colder up there, but got to pack all my medication as well. See, because I'm on a controlled drug, I have to take all sorts of shit with me. Not that I need any of it, 'cause I've got what I need. But obviously if I get stuck with it, I have to prove that that's mine, because it's like controlled. But yeah, so I just got the washing machine on. See, I've got washing to dry, and there's no way I'm going to be able to dry all this, which is why I've got to go light. Because all the washing I've done is just going to be wet. So I might hang that out and then just take off, because I've got some other stuff to wear. Not everything's in the wash. But yeah, I'll get the headset for this, which is floating about somewhere. Pack me Weetabix. Yeah, pack me Weetabix. And me Marmite. And I might pack me peanut butter as well, you know. And me hot chocolate. A few things to pack. Don't need a charger for this because I can use the phone USB charger. I might take me wireless charger though. Waking up a bit now. So what have I done now? 3 tablets today. Must be well ahead of my prescription. No one's worried about me munching them all. Even though you do go through a phase on these tablets of munching them all. That's what I will say. Got to tell the truth. But you go through that phase, you come out the other end like me, where you've worked out exactly what's what. And the problem is, when you have, well, you probably noticed by my videos, I go for 3 or 4 days, then I just disappear, and then I'll come back and sort of try and get back in the game. And it's just, it's a nightmare. But I'm feeling quite in the game. I've ate very well the last 3 or 4 days. Fish and chicken every day. Been forcing it in, making me feel quite sick actually, after eating it, but I've done it. And yeah, I feel alright tonight. I've done my 3rd tablet about an hour ago. It's probably took me, I took, what's that, 20, 40, 60 milligrams of dexamphetamine to get me moving like this. If I can take that 3 times a day. Not that I have to, or need to sometimes. I just had about 4 days off. But the only problem is, when you come off it, you got to think, guys, it's like being ampheted on the high, and then you're coming on the low, do you know what I mean? Because you're coming down off it. Do you know what I mean? It's an amphet, it's an upper, it's a performance enhancer, but obviously, anyone that's probably ever done a bit of drugs, you go up and you come down, don't you? And it's the same with this medication, you come down. I'll come down and I'll just sleep for days, which is what I've just done. But it takes days to get back into the swing of it. It's crazy, I've got to say. I don't know how these people who've never done a bit of anything before get along with it. They must just blow their minds. Obviously, I know what crack is. I know what's going on. Chemically and what's not. Do you know what I mean? I've been there and done that years ago. I'm quite glad I did. Stayed up late with my mates, experimenting. All good. All good. You know who you are. The ones that are still alive, that is. Sadly, a couple of them are no longer here with us. A couple of my pals I first got into that sort of scene with. When I first started doing sort of drugs, it was all hush-hush, you know what I mean? It weren't like it is now. Do you know what I mean? There was no ecstasy. I'm talking before the ecstasy. Do you know what I mean? Before that come along. People was on speed and doing acid. And in my little village, I suppose there was a group of about, to start with, about 7 of us. Probably about 7 of us. Yeah, probably about 7. Obviously that grew. That grew. The little group we had sort of grew. We had a few girls from other villages that came over and was into what we was doing. Still sort of know them today. Over on Facebook now, I'm not going to say any, they may be watching this, I don't know. Obviously I'm not going to say any names, but they know who they are. Good people as well, I've got to say. All these people that came over from different villages are all very good people. Yeah, some fun times. Back in the day, eh? Before all the gangsters took over, and it went all moody. Anyway, it's another story, guys. All I'm going to do is upload this video. Whatever you're doing, have a good one. Be lucky.